2020 for sure has been a year that we want to forget. This monster that we call coronavirus or COVID-19 has been a big part of our lives here in 2020 and has almost hurt all of us. I remember it being January when I first started and making all my plans for traveling the bases and doing all my research and coming up with all the information and planning my trips that I had coming up for this year. And then this became a thing. These months in 2020 really shattered us. And unfortunately, so many lives were lost and taken away. I was still able to make 2020 a year to remember. For starters, back in January is when I first began traveling the bases. And here we are now. I had the goal of hitting 400, 500 people at the end of the year. And look at it now. 1K, 1,000 followers. And I feel very accomplished and very proud of hitting 1K in Instagram. And I thank all of you for your support. I was very blessed to travel on the road and do all the traveling that I could, even with limited destinations to hit. I was able to make changes, rearrangements, get in my car, pack everything, and be prepared to just hop on and go. Some of my destinations included Bismarck, North Dakota, the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, Minnesota, St. Louis, Missouri. In traveling the bases comes from America's greatest sport, America's favorite pastime, the great game of baseball. Major League Baseball had made the executive decision on doing a 2020 season, but unfortunately without fans. I am a baseball fan. Just like a little kid at a candy store, I am the same way when I'm at a baseball game. The young kid in me comes out, goes to play catch, trying to play catch with the player, grabs foul balls, all the fly balls that I can. I love the game of baseball. And my goal for 2021 is to hit so many baseball games that we hope can be open for fans for the next coming year. Even though Major League Baseball decided to not have fans for the 2020 season, I still had the ability to check out certain games that was open to fans, such as going over to St. Paul in Minnesota to catch a St. Paul Saints game. And let me tell you what, it was an awesome, fantastic time, even with wearing a mask. I had the opportunity to take a behind-the-scenes tour of the stadium and check to see how awesome it is to see the work that the St. Paul Saints do on the field and off the field. Even with 2020 being the year that it was, my confidence level was through the roof. And I was not letting anything or anyone stop me or come in my way from finishing and accomplishing the goals that I had before 2020 ended. I started to get more into golf, and I decided to try to go golfing in all the different cities that I ventured to. I was able to shop inside the Great Mall of America, Minnesota. I was able to get up close to some awesome wildlife, including black bears, in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. I was able to explore and encounter the historical arch in St. Louis, Missouri. How about this? All the cities that I have been to this year was remarkable, and they all fit a certain spot in my heart, and they all unfortunately did have COVID-19 protocols, but overall it was still worthwhile every trip that I've been to. Living in Florida full-time for sure had its perks, even during a pandemic. For example, being able to go to the beach and catch a sunrise or a sunset. It is one of the most beautifulest things that you could ever do. Now, of course, 2020, you had to do that 6 feet apart from each other. Along with being on a plane, car, or at a baseball game, you can definitely catch me in one of Florida's biggest attractions, Walt Disney World in Orlando. Walt Disney World made the executive decision to open back up for the fans around the middle of the summertime. But trust me, when I got back from my travels in the summer, I took advantage. As an annual pass holder and with this bracelet, I was able to go probably about 4 to 5 times a month to Walt Disney World. I want anyone to see if they can beat that in a month. Nobody else is here. This is it. We got here at around 4 o'clock this afternoon, And right now it's, looking at my annual pass, the time is probably around 10:30 and nobody else is here. With all Walt Disney World parks trying to keep it at a limited capacity, I was able to still go in there and still enjoy and still feel safe. I was able to still go and enjoy, have a blast, even during a pandemic. We all had to wear a mask on, unfortunately, but you know what? I made do, and I did the best that I could, and I still had a blast. Along with all my travels, as I consider a big accomplishment for my 2020 year, another big accomplishment that I have was being able to purchase a car for the first time, a 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe. And let me tell you what, I'm excited to bring that for my road travels next year. And now here we are, coming up for 2021, the year 2021. Who knows what next year is going to bring us? Who knows what next year could lead us to? With the news of COVID-19 vaccinations and vaccines coming out, we can only go forward from here and grow from here and learn everything that we could about this COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Dear 2020, go fuck yourself. We're all done with you. We are all tired of seeing COVID-19 news. Whether it's cases rising, even if it's declining, we're all tired of hearing COVID-19. What helped me achieve my goals during a pandemic were two quotes that I had. Make it happen and make today amazing. And it all starts by something simple that everyone can do every day, which is to wake up in the morning and do something different. Whether it's traveling across the ocean or across the street, whether it's waking up early in the morning to do extra homework, read a book, teach someone something new, try something different, and do something different every day. We all have the tools, the knowledge, and the ability to make everything happen and make all of our goals and dreams come true, whether it's even during a pandemic or not. Before I mention my 2021 goals and resolutions, I reached out to some friends of mine and I asked them for their 2020 experience, how their year was during a pandemic, and then I wanted to see what their 2021 goals and resolutions were.
Hi people, it's Liz, aka Chanadol Travels. I'm originally from Jamaica now, living in Orlando, and I wanted to talk about my top two favorite places that I've traveled to. So it's between Dubai and Hong Kong. Why I choose Dubai first is because it's something that I normally don't go after. I usually like my beachy, warm trips, but Dubai was interesting, especially with the time zone. So I got jet lag because it's like daytime here, nighttime there, and then. But riding the camels in the desert ATVs was so much fun. And then I also like Hong Kong because I'm a Disney junkie, so I had to check out Hong Kong Disneyland, which was so cool. So, and then for 2021, I'm really hoping to go check out Tokyo, Japan, because of course, Disneyland, Tokyo by the Sea and Tokyo Disneyland. And also being a foodie, I love trying local foods around the world.
Hi there, I'm Sam. You can find me on Instagram at daily, DALEY _Disney. And you might be able to guess by the mouse ears that I am a huge Disney fan. You would be correct. Some of my favorite places to go are Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and I love sailing the high seas with Disney Cruise Line. But when I'm not in one of those magical destinations, I love to explore the world. I've been to Spain, Germany, the Czech Republic. I even had the opportunity to live in London as well as Northern Ireland, and now those two places are like second homes to me. When it comes to 2021, I'm really looking forward to being able to travel again. I miss being able to just drop everything, pack up and leave. So I'm really looking forward to being able to start exploring, returning to the magic, and just living my best life in the year coming ahead. So cheers and ears to a wonderful, magical new year.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm from Midwest Indiana, right in the middle of nowhere. I'd say my favorite place that I like to travel to is out west, flying into Vegas area and hitting up the Four Corners, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado. That whole area is just amazing. You can fly in and out of Vegas for super cheap, and have access to Vegas, of course, the Strip, and the Grand Canyon, Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon. All the national parks are right there. It's I've been 6 times in the last couple of years and still haven't seen everything. So that's one of my favorite vacation spots. Other favorite vacation spot, definitely Florida. Again, you can find cheap flights if you look for $29 on Allegiant. It's amazing. But Disney World, have a trip next week. Can't wait. I've been twice this year, unfortunately. Wait, maybe 3 times. 3 times this year. Not as many times as I would usually go because of COVID, but we have the park pass, and I've been probably 20 times and still haven't seen everything and can't wait to go back, and there's so much more I can't wait to do there. It's my favorite place to go. My goals for 2021, I am trying to do a triathlon in every state. So I've hit 30 states so far, and I'm hoping that there's going to be a season next year. So there's a lot of states I still need to do, like the Dakotas and Wyoming, Idaho, that whole area, and then the northeast of the US I haven't touched. So excited to see what 2021 brings. Hopefully a lot more travel. Got my passport. I've never used that, so hopefully maybe I can put some stamps in that this next.
Hello everybody, I'm Angelique from the Netherlands. I'm living in a small town near Amsterdam, the capital city of my country. Traveling for me is a lot of fun. I like warm, sunny spaces, especially going to Greece. The island I like the most is Rhodos. It's very relaxing, just lying at the pool or sea, having a drink, at a nice tan. I also like to go to cities like London, Vienna or Paris. Paris is called the City of Lights and is definitely my favorite. It's such a romantic city, and of course Disneyland Paris is nearby. Europe has a lot of beautiful cities. They have lots of beautiful monumental buildings, museums, parks and shops. When you like city trips, I highly recommend you to come to Amsterdam. You really must have seen Amsterdam once in a lifetime. And then the most favorite holiday for me is going to Orlando, Florida, because of the parks like Disney World, Universal, SeaWorld, etc. This year I can't come because of the COVID, of course, but I hope I can travel in 2022. As for 2021, I don't have many goals. I hope for everyone the COVID problems are over and we just can see some friends and family and of course traveling again. For the summer I hope to go to Greece, one of the islands, Rhodos, and just have a relaxation vacation. And at the end of the year I hope to go to Disneyland Paris for Christmas. For now I say stay safe and maybe we'll see each other one day in one of the countries.
Hi, I'm Rachie from Travel 3G. I'm always looking for my next adventure, whether it might be a river to paddle down in Florida or a mountain to climb in Tennessee. I love to share my travels, my tips and tricks, anything and everything adventure, and of course the best places to wine and dine on my travels, on my blog, and on my Instagram. 2020 became the year of road trips for me when all international travel plans got canceled. But I'm super excited to get on a plane again and travel through some more countries in 2021 while still conquering my goal of traveling to each US national park. Maybe I'll even get to bring a few of my pets to them. Happy New Year from me and this little cutie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and the year 2020 looked a little bit different for me than most people. I spent a majority of the year living full-time in my truck camper with my husband Lucas and our dog Roxy. We've always had a love for traveling, and we wanted to do something on our terms with no restrictions, and so we thought that this lifestyle was the best thing for us, and it has been an incredible journey. We spent our time traveling all around the US, and one of our favorite things to do on the road is to go backpacking. It has led us to some extraordinary places, my favorite probably being Maroon Bells in Colorado. We did the 4-pass loop, which was a total of 30 miles, and we took 4 days to do it, just carrying everything we had on our backs. With the 2021 year just around the corner, There is a lot of uncertainty in our travels, but we hope to continue traveling and to find more ways to have an income while still doing what we love to do.
These individuals took their time out of their day to help me out, and I personally want to say thank you all. Thank you all for doing this for me. In conclusion, to begin with my 2021. My 2021 New Year's goals and resolutions deals with traveling. I have yet to make a California trip. So, hoping things go well and things can open up, one of my goals for traveling next year deals with making a California trip. San Diego, Anaheim, San Francisco, Oakland, all those cities, if anyone's been there, let me know in the comments below, and please tell me any recommendations that you would like me to check out. And so for my next US big trip for 2021, I'm going to be doing a California trip / West Coast trip, and you bet that I'll be vlogging it. And especially for those who live in there, definitely tell me what you recommend me checking out. The cities, the bars, attractions, theme parks, whatever that you believe will be open, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to check them out. Another traveling goal that I have for 2021 is to hit an international and make an international trip, even if that's over above us to our great friends, our neighbors, Canada. And my final goal for 2021, is to hit more Major League Baseball stadium. I have had the opportunity to visit Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Wrigley Field in Chicago, Fenway Park, Boston, Camden Yards, Baltimore, Seattle Mariners in Seattle, and a bunch of other decent, good places that I recommend you all doing, but I have to make more. My goal one day is to hit all of the Major League Baseball stadium ballparks. With the NBA, some having fans in their games already, and with the NHL talking about having fans in their games, I can't see how Major League Baseball could not have fans in their games. So I hope that people can check this out and realize that having fans in the stadiums is a pretty big deal, not only financially, but to the players, the coaches, the team, the staff. They want fans out there. So I really hope that there can be some fans in the stadiums this year. For you baseball fans out there, let me know in the comments below what stadiums you recommend me checking out. Even if it's non-Major League Baseball games. It could be independent professional teams, it could be minor league teams, it could be a collegiate baseball team. Any stadium that you recommend me checking out throughout the country, please let me know. Please let me know what you prefer to see, what I should check out. Anything with the stadium, please let me know. With all that being said, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for your support throughout the year. Your support truly means the world to me. And for those who have not checked my Instagram out, please check it out. My Instagram handle is @TravelingTheBases. Same thing as my YouTube channel. And share my YouTube channel, whether it's to your family, your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your neighbors, your dog, your cat, your goat, anyone that you can think of. Definitely share my YouTube channel. I love to do my experiences and share them with you guys, and so it really means the world for you to share with anyone that you know. I leave you on this final note. As I mentioned before, do something different every day. Make it happen, no matter what is being thrown at you, whether it's a fastball or a curveball. We all get thrown curveballs at our lives. It happens, stuff happens. This pandemic happened. But you know what? Do what you can to make anything happen. Make your goals come true, make your dreams come true, and make today a good day. And to my Disney friends, you know the saying, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Don't ever forget about that. Stay safe. Have a happy new year. Cheers for 2021. Cheers to a better year. And let's make it a great one. Thank you all again so much for your support. God bless you. Thank you so much.